Okay, so let's look at GBP now. GBP is a market that I've been in and out of for a very long time. I've been trading it for almost like a year and a half now, and I love the way market structure works for this one as well. Now, market structure is very easy once you break everything down, and I actually got to place a trade yesterday, which still hasn't hit take profit yet, but I did get to place a trade yesterday with an all right entry. It did fluctuate in the evening, throughout the night, but in the morning I could have also re-entered for another sell. But I'm currently biased in sells with GPJPY, and I want to explain why. So, first of all, price went to the monthly support and bounced right back up, but it couldn't continue to the upside. It slowed down, and I thought that, you know what, this is the perfect opportunity for price to go down, maybe to the other moving average that I have. Now, this is my 50 moving average, and I feel like price can go to that area, see what it's doing over there, and then obviously make its way back. Again, we do have it's an all right trend line where price is like this. So I believe that price can come down via this trend line. We know that we are channeling, we are on a really nice upwards channel right now, right? We're going to the upward side, but I feel like we can see some really nice retracement going on with this chart. Now, before we get started, I wanted to show you lot some sort of market structure, something called head and shoulders. Now, a lot of people might know about it, some people might not know about it, but I just want to break it down quickly and explain what head and shoulders are and how we can use it to trade. So, if you can see, we're going on an upwards trend, and price is making its, highs, lows, and then breaks up, right? Then price goes back down to one of the lows, but doesn't break this low, and then goes back up, doesn't break this high, and then goes back down. Obviously, market structure is never this perfect, but if we do get some sort of market structure like this, what shall we do? Are we still on an upwards trend? Now, usually when it's head and shoulders, it could be a reversal. It could be, price is going to go down to the bottom now. But usually price will end up dropping to this support over here, and then obviously make his way up, or, just consolidate basically. But what I saw is price was over here, and because I saw that it was a head and shoulders, now a lot of traders might see this as, okay, opportunity to buy it and take profit over here. But I saw head and shoulders, and I thought, okay, let me just place this trade and also show that market structure can work in numerous ways, and you need to know some sort of moves. So we know the double bottom, we know the double tops, but this is just head and shoulders, which is something different. Now, again, market structure is never this simple. But if I now show you, if you just have a look, I'm just going to show you now on my chart and explain to you why why we're talking about, head and shoulders, right? So if we just go on the 1 hour chart. So as you can see, we have some sort of head and shoulders here where price went up, right? Then price went down. Sorry, price went up, consolidated a bit. Price went down. Obviously, it's not going to be the perfect head and shoulders, but then price went up. Then price went down. Okay, again, went to a level of support. Again, it's not the strongest support, but it went to a level of support. Again, hit my moving average, and then price went up to here. Now, I'm expecting price to go down to at least around, some sort of area of support, right? Now, I saw again another sort of retracement. Again, price is not always perfect. So it doesn't mean that because it's not, it's not perfect head and shoulders, but we can see we've got a shoulder here, we've got a shoulder here, we've got a head over here, and price is making its way down. Yep, so it's not a terrible move. So I thought, okay, over here, I saw it and I was like, you know what, let's place a sell. And to confirm that sell, another thing I did was I used the Fibonacci retracement. And so that's our first reasoning to sell. Now, second reasonings was, below my moving average, and I'm looking for a retracement. And the retracement, if I just go over here, bounced off my 61 extension really, really well. And now it's making its way to the downside. It's pushing, right? It's pushing down to the downside. Again, if you're not in this trade, I would look for placing sells. I am biased, but it's not a long-term sell. it's more like just a retracement sell. We're looking for price to get to around 1.62. Again, that's a key level, but we're going to see what price does when it goes to my not 1.62, the 162 level or the 163. So let's see what price does at the 163. But yeah, the 162 is a really nice area to trade at. And again, if you don't know how to use a retracement, retracement is, we have the top, we have a bottom, and we're looking for some sort of retracement, which we're not going to sell. We're not going to, obviously you can sell the retracement, like, the push up, but you don't have to always sell. So we're looking for some sort of retracement. And then once it bounces off one of these levels, so it can bounce off the 78.6 extension, 61.8 extension, or the 50 extension, or even 38.2 extension, any of these levels. And then once it bounces off, we're looking for it to either hit TP1 or TP2, which is minus 27 and minus 61.8, right? I did in the middle only because my moving average is around this area on the 4 hours, and I want to see if price gets to that, the moving average, and see what it does around that moving average. Again, I am in a live account for this. If I show you, so if we are on a trade right now, and if I show you, it is a live account, because I know a lot of people, if you have seen my live streams, you will see that we do trade a live account. But I know a lot of people, they talk about market structure, they talk about, oh, I'll place to buy or place to sell, but they're not using a live account. Or there's no harm, you can use a demo account, but if you're on YouTube and people are asking, are you using a live account? I know a lot of people have DM'd me or messaged, oh, I use a live account. And yes, I do use a live account. If I have moves like this, I'm not going to lose opportunity to make some money, especially if we do hit a loss. Like, for example, this, I only risked 5% of my account. It is a lot, and usually I go for 2% or 1%, but a reason why I did 5% is because I was very confident with this trade, and I thought, because I have a smaller account as well, I thought, let me do a larger risk, but also, I can get around a nice profit as well. Not only am I risking this much, but I can get a nice profit. And if I do lose this trade, I am ready for that loss. I've known that this is how much I risk. It was out of me, out of my own way. It's not something that I am going to, cry about. And this is all about trading, guys. If you are trading and you are afraid of taking that risk, just risk lower. Trading is not about making money, especially if you're in the start of your journey. Trading is not just all about making money. It's about being disciplined. It's about your psychology. Now, if your psychology is scared to risk, for example, with me, I risked up above this high. Now, this is what, 82 pips, right? Now, if I was scared to do 82 pips, I would have either waited for a better entry or I would have just not entered. So if I couldn't risk, 82 pips, I would either lowered my lot size or I would have just not been in the trade. Simple as that. And it's very, very tempting to trade, especially if you're very confident with your trade. Again, if you feel like your stop loss is too high, then maybe lowering it, but always give room to your trades. Especially with me, 82 pips is a nice little room, a nice little breather. But I also have a 1-to-2 ratio. My trades always have to be above the 1-to-2 ratio. So it's either 1-to-2 or above 1-to-2. Now, if it's not above 1-to-2, I'm not interested in the trade. Doesn't matter if it's definitely going to go there. Doesn't matter if, I am forced, like I am 100% sure that it's going to go this direction. If it's not above 1-to-2, I personally do not want to trade. And that's in the trading rules. Again, if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check out that video and see the trading rules that I have, because it's so important to have a rule and have these rules set and play it with every single trade. Because if you don't set rules, you are going to see yourself losing a lot of trades, and then you are going to see yourself placing trades where you're risking too much. And that's all we got for today. Again, I hope you lot enjoyed this breakdown. And again, I did a little bit more advice on trades. If you are interested in these trades, make sure you check out my Discord. I do update my Discord on a regular basis. And if it's not a trade, I am showing market structure. I am showing, analysis. And again, if you want me to analyze a chart, write in the comments down below, or go in the Discord and write in the community chat that this is a chart you want to see. And then I will do that as soon as possible, or even in a live stream or something, okay? So other than that, I hope you lot enjoyed this video, and I'll see you lot in the next video.